Welcome to the Daisy Blue Fashion Variety Show. I am Nancy Blizzard, your host, and my guest today is Xitlali, dancer and designer. Welcome to my show.
Thank you so much for having me, Nancy.
Oh, it's a pleasure having you here. Tell me about your role in fashion.
I'm a dancer, professional dancer, so started creating my own dancewear. And from there, I started branching out to creating dresses. I've been inspired by the vibrant colors that come from Mexico, so you'll see through my designs a lot of more of the oranges and the blues and the pinks that are wow, out there, but it's fun. It's fun to mix it up and see what you can come up with.
What do you like most about what you do?
What I like most about what I do is that I'm able to transmit all the love that I have through my creations, and that I'm able to see once it's on a model, they're able to really feel confident and they love what they're wearing, and I think I transmit my love through my creations, and they feel confident in them, and it gives them a source of empowerment, because I've had those reviews after they have worn or walked in a particular design of mine, and that they actually feel what I am putting into my work. So it's really beautiful to know that it's reciprocating.
And what obstacles have you overcome?
One of the main obstacles I've had to surpass is the fact that I've had to discipline myself if I wanted to create what I wanted to create, just learn, cut. I think that's the biggest fear is when you have this beautiful piece of fabric and you're I want to make it this way, but if you cut it, you're done because if you mess it up, then it's not going to work anymore. You just have to do it. Just have to keep pushing forward and not let people make you feel bad, because obviously that's another obstacle. It's just always having people that have put me down or have just even my own family. I have 2 older sisters that never approved of that I'm different. I've just always been different. I'm an artist. I believe that my creations have helped me heal as well, because I have gone through a lot of hard times, and I do see that a lot of the people, for the Chiapas people, when they do their art craft, they also do their art craft for resilience, to whatever adversities that they have gone through. This is a way for them to keep moving forward. And so as well, for me, my creations have helped me move forward. I'm a very spiritual person. I love God. So I just feel in my heart, when your heart really feels something, that's that rush, it's no, you have to, that you have to keep doing it. And this is just temporary. This life is just temporary. So you might as well just give it your all and dedicate it to the higher, right? To the higher creator. We have a purpose. We all have a purpose and a mission to accomplish.
What would you describe as your fashion style?
The one I have on right now is an island inspiration, obviously more of the floral. And so also a lot of traveling. If you go somewhere, you want to look your best. And also the comfort of the part of it, of just feeling comfortable, confident in what you're wearing. A lot of my designs are inspired through my travels as well. It's what would I like to wear just to be out in a touristy place, maybe just go and have some lunch, but still you want to look amazing when you're out and about. So this is the inspiration of Chiapas, the particular region in Mexico that I have worked with the people in this particular country, or not country, state, sorry. But yes, that's where they work the shakiras, that's what you call these. It's a beautiful necklace, and it goes perfect with the design, so I get inspired. It's oh, what can I cut up now and make that go with this particular necklace or colors. And so this is more of a evening elegant wear. How does it feel, Amanda?
So cozy. Yeah, it's not constricted. It looks tight, but it's definitely not. You can wiggle in it, you can dance in it, you can walk in it, but it's so nice and soft and comfortable.
I really love the necklace.
Yes,
Tell
I'm
me more
glad you
about it.
highlighted on the necklace because this necklace, along with many of the necklaces that I've been showcasing through my beginning events of catwalk shows, this is my real inspiration, like seeing all this beauty that they come up with their artisanal, with their hands. You know, I have seen them how they work, and it's just bead by bead, and it's like, wow. And just to really showcase them in a beautiful dress, like that really, they both complement and stand out. It's just very beautiful for me to be able to showcase and talk about it. So thank you, Nancy, for asking. That's chapas right there. I really like when you show shoulders. It's such a beautiful thing. I think I get inspired with the fabric, first of all. I see how it's going to work. And obviously, this is like a snaky kind of fabric, right? So it has to come close to the body to really be shown. And then we add that abstract, that, you know, triangle fall there. And just where it hugs, you know, her waist to show, like, again, it's showing the woman, the sensuality of a woman to its elegance and to its just really complementing the body.
Oh, we get to see some more. I'm so excited.
Did you want to touch the fabric? Because this fabric is very,
Oh my gosh.
which I forgot the name in particular. But I love working with these fabrics. A very special design because these are my new creations in collaboration with amazing artist Andrew Velez, who did all this art that you see on the dress, which is indigenous art from Mexico. So it's a collaboration to eventually be able to make a complete line of these style of dresses, which are elegant, comfortable, and just really representing the culture in a different level. So here you're going to see dancewear, and you're going to see complete inspiration when I was in the island. So this is the Chiapas and island. When I see this design, it's like complete island and Chiapas. It's just that's the belts that I was telling you about.
I like that.
The very colorful.
Oh, I do. And I really like that. That is great.
And just
Beautiful.
the vibrant colors again.
Yes.
We talk about the colors, and that's what I talk about when it's like the vibrant, that it's life. And that's what I love about Mexico and where I come from. It's just like, that's me. And you give it all. You're vibrant. Come with all the colors and the happiness. Like when I see colors, I get happy.
You said you start with fabric, but do you have kind of an idea? I mean, do you like picture something?
I think I get inspired more about just being able to envision, how can this particular fabric fall. And I'm very different. It's interesting. I do sketch, obviously, but then again, I also work with how it's all coming together. It's very interesting. Like you asked about the one Clarissa was just wearing. Yeah. So originally it was a dress that it was just kind of normal, but then I added that extra, fall. Yeah. So it's more of it's how it develops and how I start seeing it. So it's very interesting the way I design. I do sketch, but then I also just work as I go, how it's starting to look.
You ever started something and then gone, oh, I'm going to start all over? No, this isn't.
You can't go back. Remember, once you
cut.
But you can definitely modify.
Yeah.
So I am flexible with modifying. I'm creative enough to be able to, okay, let's go this route then. So it always works out at the end. That's my mojo. Like, that's definitely what I can say with my designs. Like, at the end, it all works out, even though it wasn't exactly what I was envisioning. Only if you're an artist and you know how to work with your hands do you know the feeling of being able to create and having that moment. It's a meditating moment. It's a moment where you're able to feel peace within, and you're creating something that's so beautiful, and you're gonna just keep working through it. And it's just like, it really is meditating, and it is really healing. And especially after my trip to Chiapas, because I was there a day before the actual earthquake happened. So it really affected me in a deeper sense, to where, okay, coming back into the States, what is a motive? What is your motivation? You know, like we always have to have, well, for me, it motivates me more to have a cause that's even bigger than just putting a beautiful fashion show. That's great, but it's like, I need an extra push. Like, I'm gonna dedicate this to the people that actually need help. So it's really wonderful. It was a great show, very successful, and a lot of people came together and really, but it was just a really wonderful time to really show what the art craft is there, and to really raise awareness and raise consciousness of this particular state in Mexico, and especially because I had been incorporating already this particular art craft from this region since the beginning.
And how do you support your artistic passion?
Well, I have been interpreting for a while. It's just 2 languages, Spanish and English, and I really love helping people in that, being their voice, especially my Latin community. A lot of the people that come from Mexico, not just Mexico, but Cuba and Salvador and Colombia. I've interpreted for all different types of different countries, Latin American. So it's a beautiful way that I have been able, because it keeps me humble as well. I'm not just like the professional dancer that's up here just performing and looking beautiful. You know, it keeps me like balanced, like keeps me humble, because I see reality all the time. I see how people have to struggle in this country, and I already knew that from where I come from. I'm getting more into doing what I really am passionate about, which is my dance and my creations.
Do you have a website?
I do. It's xitlalidancer.com, Xitlali dancer.com, and I will start selling my designs there soon.
Oh, soon.
It's a process, you know, the whole business side is always a process, especially if you're an artist.
What are your future for your designs?
Well, I hope to sell them all over the world once I get them up in, you know, the website and different sites, right? I think Etsy is a good one.
Yes,
So
that's a
that'll
good one.
So eventually, I believe all women that feel beautiful and feel empowered will definitely be benefited and complimented in wearing one of my designs. As far as dance wear, since I create my own dance as well, and I do put my own choreographies as well, I love to have the most beautiful shows all over the world.
And how do you feel when you see your models walking down the stage in this beautiful dress?
It's the most fulfilling feeling, like it's worth it. At the end, everything's worth it. All your hard work, everything that you have to go through, because it's a lot of things that you have to go through to put it all together. At the end, that's what I feel. It fulfills me. It was worth it. So it's the greatest feeling. And when you can enlighten others and you can lift others up,
Yes.
that's even more fulfilling, because I do help women feel better about themselves, and that yes, you can do it. I have had many first-time models come to me and their first catwalk show, and it's very fulfilling to be able to adorn them and make them feel beautiful, because they are, and give them that, you know, motivation to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Don't let others make you feel like less or why are you doing what you're doing, because I have been through that ever since I was little. So I mean, my own sisters. I'm the youngest, and to have that happen, you know, it's pretty sad, but you overcome it. And I have, and I am, because I'm showing them now that yes, I can do it, and I can make other women feel better and, you know, believe in themselves. I think that's the most important thing, is to believe. Keep adding beauty to the world, because I feel that's what I do. I add beauty the world is beautiful, right, as it is. But adding beauty is creating beautiful things and then being able to adorn these beautiful models. It's very exciting, definitely.
Thank you so much for being on my show.
Oh my God, Nancy, thank you so much for having me. It has been such a blast.
It's been a pleasure getting to know you.
Yes.
And I think you're just, I love what you're doing. I really do. I think it's just so awesome.
Thank you for supporting and giving light to what we do as far as like what the other side looks like for a designer. And it's really wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching the Daisy Blue Fashion Variety Show here at Denver Open Media. It's been a pleasure interviewing my guest, Xitlali, designer and dancer. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.